What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Friday. A little after 5:30 here. My apologies. Trying to get this out as soon as I can, but look, we've got our information we've been looking for the Eagles 49ers matchup 2 days away on Sunday, 4:30. Let's go. But the playoffs begin tomorrow. I'm excited. Hope you're excited. But we've got the game status report, so we're going to look at who's out, who's questionable for both teams, and well, nobody's out for either. Are a bunch of guys on IR, but you've seen that. We'll go over the list, and well, we'll go over everything you need to know. But I appreciate you all taking the time and the like button, sharing, subscribing, everything you do to support the channel. Cannot thank you enough. But let's start it off with the Philadelphia Eagles here, and well, some important news. We know certain feelings about the Eagles resting their players last week, and I think for me, clearly, I was okay with it. Talked about it all week. I think health is very important for this last month. Pretty much a month here. So let's go. Let's win these next few games. Let's go back to back, baby. But one game at a time here. And I think important, to this team, most importantly, was getting healthy. So you see a few guys questionable. Toth with that concussion. And then Azeez Ojulari had his 21-day window open, so he could come off of IR. I don't think that he will. Just an opportunity to have another guy at practice. But if anything were to happen, anyone get injured these next few weeks, you have someone ready to come off of IR. Now, Lane Johnson, questionable for this one. I think he's playing. Everyone else, good to go. But let's take a look at what this does to this updated depth chart. And as mentioned, Ojulari on IR, but like guys like Miles Hinton, Drew Lampkin, they, had their windows open, but ultimately closed and season over. So we'll see. It's a just in case. We'll see, hopefully, if everyone can stay healthy. But these guys will not be on the depth chart here. Looking at the offense, as you see, Lane Johnson questionable. We know Fred Johnson would step in. Toth, he is a depth piece. So everyone else healthy, ready to rock and roll. And in my opinion, Lane Johnson is playing in this one. So we could have a full strength here because on the defensive side of the ball, Nakobe Dean, Marcus Epps, Jalen Carter, everybody healthy, ready to rock and roll. Let's go. I cannot wait. And if they want to elevate anyone, for special teams help or for whatever reason, they will. And we obviously know one of those elevations is going to be Charlie Hewlett, the long snapper, getting away with a little roster magic there. Howie Roseman. But you see the special teams unit for the Philadelphia Eagles here. Everyone healthy. And then here is the practice squad. If they want to elevate someone other than Charlie Hewlett, they can do it with anyone. Doesn't matter in the playoffs. So there is your list for the Eagles. Now let's take a gander at the San Francisco 49ers. You can let me know your opinion on everything with the Eagles. Lane Johnson, what's going on there, Brett Toth? Whatever's on your mind, love to hear from you. But let's take a look now at the San Francisco 49ers, which it's quite a long injury list here, as we saw. Christian McCaffrey, started the week resting, but he is good to go. Obviously, we knew that would happen. But Pearsall, Keon White, Trent Williams, D. Winters, all started the week not practicing. A couple guys got some limited practices in, but all questionable for this game. Then you see the guys that started the week limited. Now Renardo Green, Friday, his first day on the injury report here. He is questionable. So, limited practice today. And then, as I mentioned, Cowing probably not going to come off of IR. So he's questionable for this one. But he has some important pieces here. Let's take a look. And you see here, Cowing, as I just said, probably not going to come off here, but he is designated to return. You see all the rest of the pieces that are here and will not be on this depth chart coming up. But the orange, sorry, it's a little hard to see there, but the gold and the red, everything. But you see Pearsall, Trent Williams, both questionable for this one. Bourne would have to step it up if that were the case. It doesn't look like Pearsall is going to play in this one, but he did get limited, so maybe he does. Trent Williams with Austin Pleasant stepping in is a much different offensive line, so I'm sure they would love to have him. I'm hoping he can play for them, but we shall see tomorrow. Any updates with those practice squad elevations, I will let you know. Then on the defensive side of the ball, D. Winters, Luke Gifford. So already down some linebackers, got a couple questionable. Keon White on the line, guy can play on the edge, inside, very talented. That'll be a big loss if he can't play. And then rookie Renardo Green, as I mentioned, added to the injury list. He is questionable for this game, so that would be a big loss. Don't know if Daryl Luter or Sarad Neal, actually possibly Chase Lucas stepping in there. I'm not sure what they would decide to do. Upton Stout, pretty damn good rookie, having a good season as their nickel corner. Mustafa and Brown, a nice safety tandem. And go check out that top matchup show if you want a breakdown of these two teams and how I see them doing against each other. But here is their special teams. All new additions there. Starting for them in the special teams department. You see Pearsall questionable, but probably not going to use him back there anyway. And then here is their practice squad in case they want to elevate their newest linebacker, Kaiser White, and anybody else on this list. They can elevate 2 guys here, any 2 they want. We shall see who they decide to do that with, and I will let you know that information tomorrow, and that is supposed to be out by 4. So going to try to put out a live video tonight, and if not tonight, hopefully tomorrow, but got some things to do. Going to try to do those as quick as I can, and hopefully talk to you guys about this playoff matchup. Let's go, wild card round, and then on the divisional, then the championship game, and then let's go win that Super Bowl back-to-back, build this dynasty we've been talking about. Let's go. But let me know how you're feeling about this game, any of these injuries, whatever's on your mind. Would love to hear from you. Hope you're all having yourselves a great weekend. Appreciate all of you taking the time here, hitting the like button, sharing, subscribing, becoming members, hyping these videos up, everything you do to support the channel. I cannot thank you enough. But have yourselves a great Friday night. Hope to talk to you live later, and hope to talk to you throughout this weekend. Let's go get this win against the Niners. Love to hear your thoughts down below. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, say it with me now, sickos. Go Birds!